It says, oops, connection bad.
Welcome to Bridging Generations in Sales and Outreach. I am your host, Butch Nicholson. If you're a baby boomer, a Gen Jones, a Gen Xer, and maybe even a millennial, this is the show for you. One of the things that if you're older, we did everything by handshake, tape, face to face. That's how business was done. If you're a Gen Xer or a millennial, your customers would probably rather have a text message than a call. They would probably rather be on Zoom than be face to face. And that's all okay. But what we have to learn, wherever we fall, from baby boomer to millennial, we have to meet our customer where they are. So we have to be prepared to do it all, whether it's doing it all by social media, or whether it's doing it all face by face. So this is the show for you if you want to learn how to do that. I'm very happy today to have my friend Chuck on the show. Chuck is the founder and the executive director of Williams House. And I will let Chuck tell you about Williams House because being the founder, he started it from nothing. And that's part of a great story we'll hear about today. So Chuck, I'll turn that over to you. And the first question I'll ask you is, tell us a little bit about your professional journey before you decided to take on Williams House.
Okay. Risk, finances, and housing. We are in North. We have plans to build what I call Little Epcot, probably be somewhere down in Atlanta proper. We have 6 pillars at our program: housing, financial literacy, mental health, family systems, sobriety, and career advocacy. That's sort of a nutshell.
So obviously something
Does that help?
Something sparked in you that you needed to do something. What was that spark? What made Williams House a passion for you? A passion for you. Yeah. What made Williams House a passion for you?
Oh, I beg your pardon. Okay. Well, gotcha. No, well, I actually went to rehab myself about 17, 18 years ago. So I'm losing track. I'm getting old. But I think that I was there for 4 months. And wasn't really prepared to get on my feet or stay on my feet once I was sober. I'd been sober about four months or so, and those 6 pillars referenced would have been great had I had them to help me enter back into the real world or society. Rehab, they tell you when to get up, when to go to bed, when to eat, when to make up your bed, and it's just to that structure. I thrived on the structure, but when you're free, and freedom can be a bad thing. Freedom isn't free. So I struggled and found myself in a precarious situation, and really, I knew how to balance a check in my finances. I really didn't know much. I didn't have a same sex taught me a whole lot about being a man or managing finances and that sort of thing. And that's one of the passions that I have, or why I have passion for uh, for Williams House and making sure that children have a man life or have a father in their life that's participating. We program and all sorts of different programs, which is a facility for women and women with children. And sometimes when I would walk through the daycare center, would would cling to me, and I thought, wow, so popular, you know. And the truth was, they never saw a man, and they were in a women's dormitory, a women's school system with a bus driver, and I don't think the bus driver liked kids, to be honest with you. So pretty much, when I asked the question, what about the men with children? There's nothing for them. So if a family, a man, mother, and a couple of kids went to a shelter, the shelter would take the mother and the children, but the father would have to go somewhere else. Well, if the family unit wants to stay together, there aren't a whole lot of options in the country. And so I wanted to do that. Doing this has been on my heart since I was a kid. I don't know why God put this on my heart. And then I end up being getting out of rehab and struggling, and then working at Mary Hall Freedom House. So it's funny that maybe God had this master plan. About 6 or 7 years ago, I met William, the Williams House. I met him in a 12-step program, and we were both looking for a job, and we wanted to work at sector. My background's on the corporate side, and we were both struggling to get a job in the, in the nonprofit world. And one day I said, let's just start.
Chuck, a little earlier, you mentioned the 6 pillars. What are the 6 pillars of Williams House? Yeah, I want to apologize to the audience. We're definitely having some technical difficulties. We'll get these cleared up, or Chuck and I'll do the show again where you can see it. Chuck, can you hear me at all? So I'm going to apologize again to the audience. I'm going to end this show right here. Chuck and I will record a show and have it up for you. And I apologize for the technical problems. So, Chuck, thanks for being here, and we'll get this done as quickly as we can, and we will get it up so you can see it on my LinkedIn page, YouTube. Chuck, where will yours be? Where can they see this on your social media? Well, I don't think we have, Chuck. So anyway, apologies again.